Hello, my name is LaTanya Sadler, and my topic is an examination of the foster care reform movement in the United States. And one of my major research questions deals with the correlation between parental foster care training and the impact that it has on student success. So basically what I did was I looked at some of the prior research that has been done, and I was able to see that most of the research that has just recently been done is now taking a look at training and what is best for parents, and it's basically due to the reform movement. Prior to this particular time, they really never made the correlation between training and student success, and it's basically because there's not a lot of longevity with students and the same parent in the foster care system. So there wasn't a lot of research out there to support what I'm trying to, bring out. At any rate, what I did was I chose a theoretical framework that I thought would highlight some of the issues or support some of the issues that I feel directly impact parental training. And so the first one is the attachment theory, and basically they go hand in hand, the attachment theory and the internal working theory. And they go hand in hand because the internal working theory really derived from the attachment theory. The attachment theory basically is explained as the attachments or relationships that are built between a parent and a child. So whether it be biological or foster parent. And in that relationship, what you do is you build a level of trust between parent and child. And in that, the child has a definite necessity or a need to have you in their lives for a particular purpose or reason. And in most cases, that attachment that is different for every adult that they encounter. So for a mother who may be very nurturing, a child may look to that parent when they need to be nurtured, and they look to them for that type of, love. On the other hand, they may look to their father, who may be a little more rigid. They may look to him for advice or to meet some other type of need other than nurturing. But every adult or every person in their life is there to serve in a particular role or to provide something. And with that comes that attachment, because they look for that particular thing from that person. Internal working is basically how you react to certain situations. What causes you to have a temper tantrum if you don't get what you need or what you want. How you assess a certain situation and make a decision that is a good decision. And most of that is based on how you have been taught, what you've learned over time, the experiences that you've had. And so you see how the attachment theory and the internal working theory work hand in hand. So coupled with those two ideas, I thought that could have a great effect on parental training. As a parent in a foster home with a child that comes into your home at maybe age 10 or 11, their attachment has already been established with certain adults, that have been in and out of their lives, and their internal working has also been established. But it can change. It can be changed. It just takes time to change some of those actions, because what that child has to do is reestablish themselves with a new adult in a new environment with new experiences that will teach them how to react to certain things in a different capacity. Oftentimes foster parents become very frustrated with the system because they don't feel like they're getting the support or the training that they need in order to address the issues that come along with the child who comes into their home. So, in other words, I'm hoping that I'm able to take this framework, which is attachment theory and internal working theory, and bring out some of the necessary training that needs to be addressed and needs to be provided for parents so that they can provide the appropriate support for the long term, and they can also feel good about providing a successful home and successful outcomes, or at least opportunities for successful outcomes for the children that they serve. Thank you very much for your time, and I hope you've gained some knowledge on my theoretical framework.